bringing this up is because most people don't know that the tumor formation in your body, the capsule that's around the bad cells, is there to stop it from spreading. And what you're saying is that this crystal in powder form, injected right into the blood, goes directly after that encapsulated tumor, dissolves it, and doesn't even bother with anything else.
What they were doing in studies was, seeing how it would function in a controlled environment, because their problem was the only way to get it to cross that membrane was needle, right? And we know with a lot of cancers, if you puncture that membrane,
boom, it's open. Yeah.
All hell breaks loose.
It's like Ebola Zaire that's airborne. Yeah.
Yeah. And you go, well, shit, Pandora's box just opened up. And that's the problem with, breast cancer.
But that's exactly what they're doing in surgery. They're going in there and they're filleting that thing wide open. And then they wonder why they're having systemic issues after the procedure.
Yeah. And it creates a level of chaos. So to fast forward, what clean slate is that crystal through a very unique proprietary process that we frack. And fracking, people don't like the term now because of what's used in the oil industry.
Yeah,
right?
Politically. Yeah.
Fracking is one of the oldest processes for what would I say? Building and development, because back in our cave dwelling days, cavemen, when creating a cave, and this happens naturally as well, they build a fire in the cave, throw in lots of wood, get it super hot, and then they'd have the buckets of ice water outside, because they do it when it was really cold. So you get snow, really cold water.
Yep.
Heat up the caves, throw the water on the walls. The water would get inside all the cracks and crevices and then expand as it heats and it explodes. That's part of the process that we're doing to create the fragments of this amazing structure. So instead of it being a big honeycomb, we fracture it into much smaller fragments that then become bioavailable. They can permeate membranes. So the philosophy then, instead of having something that is big in a powdered form that would stay in your gut when ingested, because kaopectate is clinoptilolite. It's in its powdered form. That's why it's an anti-diarrheal, because it'll hold water.
Huh.
What we've done is just make it nano and micron sized, really, really small, that are able to permeate different membranes, whether it's your mucosal membranes, your sublingual membranes, your GI membranes, get into your bloodstream, work into joints, through tissue, into tissue, cross some of those membranes, and do what it naturally does, which is grab onto all the bad stuff and then allow the body to start regulating the way it wants to. That's the simple aspect of all it's doing is systemically, from head to toes, removing all the bad shit that causes all the problems. And if you do that truly systemically, a lot of people like to say cellularly, right? That we can get back to what we are, which is basically a big starburst.
Right.
Because we are just this massive bundle of energy, but we've been inhibited, which leads to pineal function. But you look at every aspect of function. We are inhibited by the metals and environmental toxins, organ function, joint function, cognitive function, CNS function, pick one. Like we were touching on with mercury.
So let me ask you this then. So to simplify this, just to keep it really high level, this is going to go after the bad stuff, give it an exit route, so your body can then optimize itself and do what it was designed to do. Now, when it gets to the product itself in the bottle, if you like that clip, be sure to check out our daily videos of Healthcare 360 on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And while you're at it, don't forget to head on over to scotteburgess.com and sign up for our mailing list, where you will get the latest and greatest in medtech, health tech, healthcare, and your personal well-being. We'll see you there.